knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent in knocking them down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Morris, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Johnson dishes to Caldwell Pope. Inside, they double him with Freak. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Looking at the Pistons, Kevin, let's see how they performed over the last month in the NBA League rankings. 6th in steals, 6th in blocks, and they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defensive end.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
To end the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
There's Freak, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Caldwell Pope, again the miss by the Pistons.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And it's Freak missing. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
There's the pick. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. Leans from outside. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he makes the first. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Detroit also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Tobias Harris comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Udrih in for Caldwell Pope. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. And it's Freak in at the 1 spot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Third personal foul.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Andre Drummond.
He misses the free throw.
He has 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And Udrich kicks to Harris. Here's the teardrop. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Harris has got 5 points so far.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And with a quick break in the action, here are some numbers for Harris. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully, this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. There's the pick. Here's Udrich looking for his first basket still in this one. A nice shot by Arthur.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about some great numbers for Freak. 25 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Hey, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
So for the Pistons, Aaron Baines comes in for Andre Drummond, and Morris subbed in for Jarrell Arthur. Harris outside. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Off the pick. They get it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Udrich kicks to Harris. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Harris against Iguodala. Clock at 6. And it's Harris off the drive. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Harris has got 7 points. And that one's good. Free.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now Udrich. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Morris kicks to Harris. From 11 feet away, and he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
And Udrich kicks to Morris. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 11.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
To the inside, Thompson. The shot no good. And it's Detroit the other way. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Morris a screen. Off the pick. Here's Baines, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Here's Thompson, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Offensive rebound, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 14.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli. Some changes for Golden State. Henry Sims is checked in for Draymond Green. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Morris comes in for Beno Udrih. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Mozgov is out there at Blatch. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Mozgov. Contavious Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. And it's Udrih in for Marcus Morris. Caldwell Pope passes to Arthur. Blatch kept alive.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Udrih, the pass to Blatch. Moves back up, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he can't get the first one.
Penalty situation. At the line for the Warriors, Andre Drummond. He has 2.
He's off on the second. And stolen by Udrih. Here's Caldwell Pope, and stolen by Freak. Here's Barnes. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson.